Are you loving? Are you considerate? Empathetic, maybe? Guess what? If you're all those things, you're probably healthier and more youthful than your average person. Turns out science has proven that having a good attitude will keep you young looking and will also keep you healthy both mentally and physically. I'm Carol Von Arnhem, and thanks for tuning in to my YouTube channel. I created this channel because so many people wanted to know what it is I do to stay so young looking for my age. I'm 64 years old, and people think I'm in my mid-40s. They ask me, what do I do? It's not that easy. There isn't a drink or a pill you take. I do a lot of things. The thing we're going to talk about, however, today is attitude. It is huge. And it's something also that scientists have more recently discovered has a huge impact on your telomere health. If you don't know what a telomere is, it's the thing that protects your DNA when it divides, helps it to make good copies of your DNA so that you keep and feel your most youthful. So, what do? We live in a world of material stuff. Stuff. I spent most of my life acquiring stuff, feeling like if I had this pair of shoes, that car, this house, lived in that neighborhood, all of those things would make me happy. Turns out, and this is for the younger audience watching, that turns out material things mean nothing when you get to be someone in their mid-60s. Things degrade, they get old, they become out of date. For example, your phone. I remember how excited I was to get my new phone. Turns out it doesn't do anything really that my old phone didn't do. But I just fell into this trap of feeling like I needed the new one. And the same thing with my car. So when you live in a material world, you need to be greedy and selfish. And those are characteristics, believe it or not, that age you. Not only that, if you show the world that materialism is important to you, those are the kind of people you will attract into your world. And that is, believe me, the last thing you want to do is attract people into your world that don't love you for who you are inside. Rather, those people who like you because you have the right car, or wear the right clothes, or go to the right clubs. And all of that stuff is just such a waste of time and effort. Believe me, my daughter does not want the junk I've accumulated in my life. She would much prefer to have quality time with me, as would I with her. So getting the right attitude, so important. And it turns out another thing that's gonna age you is feeling resentments, feeling hatred and anger towards others in the world. And the craziest bit of advice I'll give you is if someone owes you an amends, someone has caused you to feel great anger, pray for them. Take their power away. I've heard many times that when you feel anger towards another person, it's like taking a poison and expecting it to hurt the other person. Don't do that. Forgive for your sake, for your peace of mind, for your health and your youthfulness. Having purpose, that's another big one. You have to have some type of purpose in this world so that you feel you belong, that you feel you're contributing and not taking. And it doesn't matter if you're volunteering or if you're greeting people at your local Walmart. Having purpose is important. So another thing that's really important is realizing that you are in a community of 8 billion people. There are 8 billion people in this world. So when you're in traffic, next time you're in traffic and you're angry about being in traffic, realize that you're part of a larger community, that you're just as much in their way as the other way around. So again, that is a simple form of feeling empathy. The person ahead of you, for example, who's not driving fast enough for your liking, may be having a terrible day. Or they could be like my grandmother, grandmother when she would get so afraid that she would freeze up when she was driving down the freeway. So again, always get outside yourself. Think of the other person. You'll feel ultimately so much better about yourself and the world. Waking up in gratitude, also critical. Get into the habit of waking up every morning and thinking, I am grateful. I am grateful I woke up in a warm bed, in a house, surrounded by my pets, perhaps, my family, loving neighbors. You are so far ahead of the game if you can wake up every day and think of all the things you have as opposed to all the things you don't have. Because life has a funny way of reminding us what is important. So if you have your health, you have people around you who love you, you are so far ahead of the game. So stick with my channel. You're going to learn a lot. Attitude is just one of the big things that will help you to live your healthiest, most youthful life possible. Again, I'm Carol Von Arnhem, and we're going to have a lot of fun with this channel. Bye for now.